I'm back again, Mona Lisa Joshi on my talk show, Mona Lisa's Talk Show, and I have a very good friend today, Gopa Bhattacharjee. She's an acclaimed author, poet, and also she wears many hats. So I'm going to do a lot of conversation today. Actually, we're doing an Adda thing. So it's going to be
Absolutely.
impromptu, unscripted, and we hope
Absolutely.
that you will enjoy. So, Gopa, welcome to
Absolutely.
my talk show. After a long time, we are connecting.
Absolutely, Mona. It was wonderful connecting with you. And how can I forget that my first colorful magazine with a lot of questionnaire was taken care by you and done the review of my book also, Unturned Words, is wonderful. And one, yes, yes, that's one of my favorite. All the pictures so glossy, so beautiful. I mean, like
Yes,
it was such a good feeling. And I was a beginner rather than I was a beginner. Now I'm like quite,
acclaim.
not a claim. बहुत सारा हाँ, बहुत
You
सारा
know,
जेल लिया,
this is not
but that I was new.
circle. Yeah.
Yes, 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 absolutely,
Because I keep
absolutely.
seeing you in doing recitation and doing some modeling shoots. I also have seen you doing
Yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah,
I
yeah,
also
yeah.
wanted to ask you that what are those projects that you take? Like I've seen you wearing all those gorgeous sarees and decked up in beautiful ornaments and all. So what is it all
No,
about?
no, it's nothing all about. It's about all friendship.
Okay.
Friends, we have been connecting in the book fair is a wonderful connecting place,
Okay.
Kolkata Book Fair, where you
Hmm.
get to meet a lot of people who are all writers but of different professions. And
Okay.
then there are a few like minded people that come close to you and they like you. And then, somebody offers you. And for me, what I do, Mona, is I keep all my doors open when I'm
Okay.
walking. I keep
Okay.
opening each and every door. If I enter and if I see that this is something which is interesting, I
Hmm.
enter and I do that and I come out. If I find there's a lot of negative there, I'm not liking it, I close the door and I start walking. So
Okay.
this thing, that is the Shanonda thing, modeling and all that came with friends, reference of friends, and
Hmm.
somewhere I loved it because whatever I do, I just love Mona. That is what I can tell you. Whatever I do,
That
even
can you
if you
tell?
tell me yeah, if you tell me to clean your dishes, I will go and I'll do it in a water love. I'm going to do it with a lot of love. If I love that work, I'm going to do it
Okay.
with 100% a lot of love. So I do that. I do that. I enjoy. That's it. I
Okay.
enjoy any kind of work. Yes,
Nice.
that's it.
Otherwise, I think you are an entrepreneur and you run your own business, something.
Hmm.
So what
Yeah,
kind of business you have?
actually, it is my father's business, which as my brother was very small at that time, young,
Hmm.
I would say. So I had to join because of my father's illness. I had to join his business, and it
Okay.
is a shoe manufacturing business where we manufacture school shoes, and
Okay.
our entire product is given to Khadims and few out of West Bengal. Few products,
Hmm.
other products.
Okay.
And
Okay.
now, when my brother and we both actually look at the business when my father is no more with us. And now, a maximum business is looked after by my brother, frankly. I
Okay.
am just I said, just give me a room there and give
Okay.
me give me a bed there so that when I age, I want to keep on working, Mona. I cannot stop working.
That's
I need
good.
to work. So I said, let me age. I'm just going to bring my small car here, sit down, do some scribbling, do some work, and sleep here and go back home.
Okay.
I mean,
Okay. Nice.
you can tell me that my office space is my moksha kind of a thing. I get a lot of nirvana and moksha there because Baba
Hmm.
used to sit down there. Are you in
Yeah.
that same chair? So it's a
Okay.
kind of, now I don't look after much. Only my brother is only more concentrated on business. I just take the money. That's it. You can tell me.
That's nice. Nirvana, moksha, and also the money.
मनी बहुत आ जाता है सब आ जाता है उसी से तो निर्वाणा मिलता है
Yeah, that is true. I think Maya is more important than moksha and nirvana these days.
यस यस एक्चुअली माया मोह त्याग करो बट कैसा चाहिए
You need Maya. Yeah. So
yeah.
I also want to ask you that I've seen you doing many recitals. So how do you, started your journey into the world of writing, and then slowly, I have seen you growing. I have seen you actually growing and evolving. So I want to know, how did your journey start into the world of writing?
Well, frankly speaking, it was like my friend Ipshita Ganguly. You know her, Ipshita.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So Ipshita's first book of Love, Longing, and Random Pondering. It's a wonderful book. She had
Okay.
written that book, and I just we were in, there's a TSL group, the Significant League group by Ampat Koshi and Santosh Baki, and many are there. So
Hmm.
I
Hmm.
became a member of that through a friend, and
Okay.
I came to know
Okay.
Ipshita, and I bought her book, and I loved her book actually. And she
Okay.
was the one. I wrote few lines. I used to scribble before in rough copies, but I never
Okay.
thought it that it's going to be, I mean, appreciated by people. So she
Hmm.
actually, to be very frank, she motivated me. She said me that why don't you write? You have
Okay.
got it. And then I started writing. And then she took me to this IPPL group in Calcutta, which is a very renowned group in ICCR. So that group, and there, every Saturday in Calcutta, there is every other day in Saturday in
Hmm.
Calcutta, there is a poetry session going on in
Okay.
every parts of Calcutta. So, and then I started becoming familiar there. And then there
Okay.
was Facebook, of course, where people started appreciating, knowing me. That's it. That's it, I
Okay.
think.
But before that, you're
And then
very interesting.
another thing, COVID did a lot of good things for me because I used to do a lot of shows in COVID. Remember, I used to do a lot
Yeah.
of poetry readings. That
Huh.
also, helped me
I'm
to,
a big fan of your Bengali recitals, I have to tell you. You put
thank
soul into your recitation. I have to tell you that every time I hear you, I have goosebumps because I connect
thank,
there. I feel like as if I'm there and I'm going through
yeah,
your words.
thank you so much. What do I say? I don't know. I mean,
I think you should start your own YouTube channel with your Bengali poetry recitation. You're so good.
yeah, I got a suggestion. This is the second person telling me this. Okay. So I got this
Absolutely.
suggestion from someone. Yeah,
No,
and I'll give
you
it a
should
thought.
go
I'll give
ahead.
it a thought. I
Because
am very lazy. Mona, I am very lazy. You make me work, I'm going to work. Or else I am just going to take my pillow and I'm going to sleep. Okay.
okay.
That's what I'm going to do. You tell me to do something, I will give you hard do this, do this, do this. Or else I'm going to sleep.
Considering
Very
this,
lazy.
I have given you a request and try doing it.
Yeah. Okay, okay. I will try. I
Yeah.
will try. Yeah.
Sure.
Yes. Tell
So
me.
tell me about this book, Unturned Verses. How did this
Mm.
happen? This is your
Oh,
first collection book?
yeah. This is my first collection of books, Unturned Verses. And
Okay.
as you have already reviewed it,
Yeah.
I'm very nostalgic about this book. My first baby, rather, my
Yeah.
first
Yeah.
baby,
Yeah.
I would say. And I think I have given my heart out to this book.
Hmm.
Whatever I had, I this my heart out to this book, and it was appreciated definitely in the English circle. It was appreciated.
Hmm.
Still now in book fair, or it is people come and pick up this book, Unturned Verses,
Okay.
because I think somewhere they are able to relate with the poetry. That's
Huh.
what my poetry is all about. It is
Hmm.
about the common man and woman
Yeah.
and their emotions rather. I think that way they connect, even in Bengali, because they can
Hmm.
connect with the easy language.
Yeah.
Since I'm a convent educated, to be very
Hmm.
frank, I literally have to read a lot to develop my Bengali
Hmm.
poetry. English
Okay.
comes to me like, it comes to
Easy.
me easily. It comes to,
Yeah.
because we
Yeah.
are from English medium school, so it will
Hmm.
come, the flow comes. But actually,
Okay.
when I'm writing the English poetry, I am thinking into Bangla
Okay.
because there is a lot of Bengali touch in this book.
Huh. Huh.
Bangla touch in this book. When I'm talking about Mridanga, when I'm talking about Nataraja, Aro, there are a lot of more Bengali terms here. So I'm
Hmm.
thinking Bengali, but the flow is coming in English.
English. Okay.
And so that I think this book has given me a lot of recognition. This book, it's a very lucky book, and given me a lot of recognition. I think that I love this book actually.
Thanks. So I
Yeah.
noticed that you have two more collection that came out after Unturned Verses, and that they were also praised and I guess released during the book fair. So I really
Mhm.
want to know about those books as well. And you have one
Yeah.
Bengali collection,
Yes. Well, my second book is 30 Birds. 30
30 Birds.
Birds. Uh, yeah, there's a 30 poems here, which I said it's 30 birds. And
Okay.
this book, Mona, basically, I took it during the COVID times. You might
Hmm.
say that I felt the publishing industry during COVID times was suffering a lot during
Hmm.
the COVID times. And
True.
I thought, as a writer, uh, as I got a lot of support from my publisher, Darabar
Mm.
Jaiga. I mean, this is nine publication, Darabar Jaiga. Got a lot of
Okay.
support during this book. I think I should. I have accumulated few poetries during COVID time. I thought I'm going to take this out for them. So I think
Okay.
this book was a collection of my collection of poetries during and before and after or during COVID times. This was
Mm.
published in middle of COVID time. This one. And
Okay.
this one was not published in book fair. This is
Okay.
absolutely Lopa Banerjee's brainchild.
Great child.
Ipshita
Okay.
and I, yeah, absolutely. It is Lopa. Lopa is you must interview Lopa because she is such an entrepreneur regarding
Mm.
any idea. She's always
Mm.
blooming with ideas. Mona. You know her, Lopa,
Yeah, yeah,
and
yeah.
she told us both of you, after Kolkata Cocktail, that movie. I think we should
Mm.
do something. I mean, Gopa, Lopa, Ipshita should do something. So this is her
Okay.
brainchild. So we
Okay.
thought we will still give her 10 of her poems. We have only translated those poems. English
Okay.
poems to Bengali or Bengali poems to English. It's our own translation. And we gave
Mm.
it to her and she did all this. And this was published by Author Press, Sudarshan Kechari,
Okay.
Author
Okay.
Press. And this was released by us in ICCR,
Okay.
in IPPL library, by IPPL library. It was in an ICCR, this was published.
Mm.
So these are the
Okay.
three books. And this is a very close book of mine, Arekti Safety Pin.
Mm.
And this is really taking, it's taking places. I mean, not
Okay.
say, but yeah, people are appreciating it. Uh,
Okay.
Khuda jane why, but they are appreciating it. Absolutely.
So,
Maybe they are being
what
able to
kind?
relate with it.
Okay. So, what kind of poems you have? Mundane, like day-to-day life of a woman, something like that.
This one, this one,
Yeah.
the yellow one.
Yeah. Yes.
Mona,
Yes.
here, yeah, the poem that people really appreciated here, um, it was appreciated by Joydev Bosu's Sri Shebantidi. She appreciated it.
Mm.
She's a very renowned poet, woman poet now in the contemporary
Mm.
times.
Mm.
Yashodhara Ji had
Okay.
appreciated it. They are all contemporary woman poets out of my imagination that they would actually appreciate. And then many others, Angshuman Ghosh and many, many. So this
Mm.
poem, like where I have written about, you will be able to relate. I will read the poem. I'll read
Read
one poem,
something.
Mona.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Please go ahead.
This is called Bujli Tuli. Tuli is my name. Okay,
Mm.
my mother and my
Okay.
father and everybody. Close circuit friends call me.
Okay. Okay.
সাদা কাপড়ে মোড়ানো সাদা কাপড়ে মোড়ানো যুবতী কাচের বয়াম তাতে আখের গুড়ের তেঁতুল মাখানো আচার যখন সদ্য ঋতু হওয়া মেয়েটির লোভের কারণে এক নিমিষে এক খাবলায় চুরি যায় মনে পড়ে মা আমার কত কিছু জানে মেয়ে মানুষদের মতন আচারও এটো হয় বুঝলি তুলি
Mm.
ছটফটে কই মাছগুলো যখন শান্ত ঝাঁঝালো শুকনো লঙ্কা বাটা আর তেল জিরের মাখো মাখো সংসারের কড়াইতে ঘুমিয়ে থাকে মনে পড়ে মা আমার কত কিছু জানে মেয়ে মানুষদের হলো কই মাছের প্রাণ বুঝলি তুলি
Mm.
পুঁই শাকের ঘন্ট পুঁই শাকের ঘন্ট আর মুড়ি ঘন্টের সম্পর্ক এক হয়েও এক নয় অবাঞ্ছিত মাছের মাথাটা যদিও দুটোতেই লাগে দিনের শেষে অপ্রত্যাশিত পাতে যখন বাড়ির বউটা ছিটে ফোটে জোটে মনে পড়ে আমার কত কিছু জানে মেয়ে মানুষদের আর তোর নোলা ভালো নয় বুঝলি তুলি সো
Goosebumps.
goosebumps, yeah. So I
Yeah.
mean, like our mothers used to tell us this. So ato মেয়ে হয়ে, being a girl, being a woman, you should do
Yes.
this. You
Behave
should
in
not
a
laugh
certain way.
loudly. You should not spread your legs and sit. You should sit
Mm.
properly. I
Yeah.
still
Yeah.
remember I had a doll. I had a big doll, a big
Mm.
doll.
Okay.
I used to carry that around. My mother used to say, "You're not. This is not the right age to carry such a big baby in your." There's a lot of no's in our life.
Uh-huh.
এটা করিস না, ওটা করিস না, don't do this,
Uh-huh.
don't do that. So,
True.
true, true. This is true, kind of. So,
True. True.
so this book is all about women,
Yeah.
about our daily life that you have always seen
Mm.
in all my poetry, our
Mm. Yeah.
daily life, and there are and a lot of motivational ones. Like one I had written, which এটা, if you tell me to read, keep on reading Bengali poems, I'll keep on reading Bengali poems. Okay, so this is called Moner Moton. This is in this
Okay.
book also, translated. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Moner Moton. Moner Moton. Listen.
Hmm. Hmm.
Mona, to you,
Okay.
Mona. সবকিছু কি মনের মতন হবে? একটু অগোছালো না হয় হলো সময়, কি বা এসে গেল তাতে, সবারই তো একটি করে জীবন। জীবনে কি পেলাম কি দিলাম, নাই বা হিসেব নিলাম, হিসেব করে মিলেছে কার কবে, সবই তো শূন্য দিয়ে শুরু, মনে হয় সবই তো শূন্য গিয়ে শেষ।
Hmm.
শেষমেশ না হয় একটু ভুল হলো, কষ্ট না হয় একটু তুমি পেলে, না পেলে যে জীবন হবে বৃথা, বুঝবে তুমি কেমন করে তাহলে, ভালোবাসাই আসল অমৃত সুধা। থাক পড়ে থাক, থাক পড়ে থাক ঘরের কোণে ধুলো, মনের সকল দরজা তুমি খোলো, দেখবে কেমন ডানা জোড়া তোমার মুক্ত হয়ে উঠতে তোমায় শেখায়। উঠতে গিয়ে উঠতে গিয়ে হোঁচট তুমি খাবেই, নো পরোয়া, এগিয়ে তুমি চলো, এ ক্লান্ত পথিক কেউ যাবে না সাথে, একা এসেছো একাই যেতে হবে।
একাই যাবে।
অ্যাবসলিউটলি।
That's true. Because no, it's really true. And you bring all those real things in your poetry in such sublime manner that it actually, every time I listen to you, I have goosebumps.
থ্যাংক ইউ।
Especially the Bujili Tuli was like, OMG.
Wow. I think this was very much appreciated. It was very much appreciated. I
It,
mean,
it
like,
is something that I think every Bengali household will relate to, especially women.
yes, absolutely. They would definitely
Yeah.
relate to. Yes. I mean,
So I've seen that you are a big fan of Gulzar as well. So
oh
have
my
you not
God.
decided to send some of your books to him?
No, I am continuously, whoever tells me about Gulzar, the first thing I tell is, can you please connect me to him somehow so that I can send my books to him? Because
Okay.
I am such a fan of his writing,
Hmm.
because I
Hmm.
felt Gulzar, even if you say Gulzar and Rabindranath Thakur, I would say, I'm quite
Hmm.
influenced by his writing.
Okay.
Gulzar has got the simplicity of touching your
Hmm.
feelings
Hmm.
with every day to day
Hmm.
things in your life.
Absolutely.
Even he can make even a sunrise so beautiful. Even
True.
and even he can relate a sunrise with a matchbox or a
Hmm.
uh,
Hmm.
गली का वो जो पेड़ था, वो गली का
Hmm.
पेड़ था, वो तुम्हारे लिए इंतजार करता था, वो he would actually take you to that. So
I
Gulzar is something I would actually.
I also noticed one of in one of the reels only he was saying this poetry that it was written particularly that only Gulzar can tell a woman that you have grown fat or you have grown old. The way he was saying it, that चांदी
हाँ,
उगने लगी है अब बालों में ये भी अच्छा लगता
में
है,
है,
something like
अच्छा
this.
लगता है आपको,
And हाँ,
क्या
अब
बात,
जो थोड़ी सी भर गई हो तो ये वजन भी खूब लगता है.
भी
So
अच्छा खूब लगता है.
amazing the way he does that magic in simple words is commendable.
Yes. Absolutely. I say only if I fall in love with one person, that would be Gulzar. If you tell me to have an
Your
affair with
husband,
someone, I would say it will be Gulzar.
your hubby must be jealous by now listening to this.
No, no, no. He knows.
He
He
knows,
knows
okay.
that. Yeah, he knows that.
Okay. So
Yes.
we did this issue and I
Mm,
interviewed you. And some of the
mm.
questions I think we can again, I can ask few of them.
Yeah, yeah.
Let's go with this question here. How would you define yourself in prose? I'm
Mm,
not talking about poetry because I found
mm.
a lot of you in your poems. I would love to see Gopa in prose. So, can we see Gopa writing something in fiction or prose in the future?
No, I have actually, you had asked me this question, that there was the last question to say, are you going to attempt
Hmm,
fiction
hmm,
or not?
hmm, hmm,
Because
hmm.
I know you are a wonderful fiction writer. I have not started reading your book, but you're a wonderful fiction writer. You also bring day to day writings in your life. I have seen the characters that you build, Mona, in your short
Hmm,
stories are very
hmm,
lifelike, very everyday kind of person we deal with.
hmm.
So fiction, yes, I had written fiction, and we have this apart from Kolkata Book Fair, we have this
Okay.
Newtown Book Fair.
Okay.
So a friend of mine, Rajoshri, he
Hmm.
has given me that, that Shahosh, which I say, have you got any story? Give me. I said, I've got one Bengali story. Would you
Okay.
like to publish that? He said, send me. Let me send it to the team if they select. I mean,
Hmm.
that was selected and that was published in with quite eminent short story writers.
Okay.
So, but you know what, Mona? I keep writing stories, but at a certain point, I get stuck.
Hmm.
I
Okay.
don't know how to develop that further on. Maybe
Okay.
I should think the end first and then start from the beginning. I don't know. I keep asking my friends who are wonderful story writers. So
Hmm.
there's a friend I have. We just keep connecting, like Chandrika Banerjee Dor. She's a wonderful story writer, a
Okay.
Bengali story writer. I find her stories are very just like yours, very simple, very lifelike to be
Okay.
able to relate. I mean, I can find that she's got a wonderful ending to it, whether it is horror or whether it is love. My
Hmm.
stories, after three or four paragraphs, I get stuck. And it is kept with my laptop there. I don't know when I will start developing that. I can't
I,
find that. Maybe,
I
I'm not being able to relate with story. Maybe,
I think
maybe,
whenever it will be the time, it will come naturally to you because it
yeah.
happens. Like I also started my journey as a poet, and I was only
Mm,
writing
mm,
poetry in the beginning, and I thought this
okay.
that I'm good as a poet.
Mm,
I don't want more than this. And suddenly I wrote a
mm,
short story. I did not, and that
mm,
was like I was writing for the Write India challenge that happened for the Times of
mm,
India thing. You
mm,
remember?
mm, mm.
So
Yes, yes.
I placed on top 50, and that was my first story. So that
Mm,
kind of gave me the confidence that maybe I can write. So you never know, what can come next. So
yeah.
just let them brew. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
just let them brew.
Yes. That's
And
right. Nowadays, poetry also does not come in my mind, Mona. I don't know why. So I have
okay.
thought, that there will always, since you are also a poet, there is always a, like a brain stop thing, brain,
Block
what to say,
happens.
কি বলে, brain block হয়ে যায়. So that
Mhm.
is the time I keep on reading.
Yeah, best
I
thing to do.
keep reading. Best thing to
Hmm.
do. Yes.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yes, Mona, tell
Because
me, let's shoot.
yeah, because reading gives you many ideas. You never know. You're reading something, a line or a paragraph maybe, and suddenly you have your own, imagination working. So
Mm,
I think just relax, go read, and whenever it comes, it will come naturally.
yeah,
Because
yeah,
if I have to say,
absolutely.
I have also, reduced my the way the volumes I used to write. I would write poetry like anything, and now it comes slowly because we are
Yeah.
involved in so many other things that also depends on us only, the household, the chores, the
Absolutely.
errands, everything.
নইলে কেউ বেগুন ভর্তা করতে করতে কবিতা লিখতে পারে বলতো
Huh.
burning emotions that I was writing. Brinjal with cloves and this the relationship of cloves and this chilies. I was writing. I had written here burning emotions.
Yes, I
Yeah.
remember. Arif, you should have sent something for the kitchen theme, that book now, which is about to come. I
Which
think you
one?
have missed. Yeah, I think
I
you've
think I
missed it. Yeah, we are
missed it.
doing one
I
on
mean,
poems from the kitchen.
okay, I have to think, Mona. I don't have stock poems. And one, I think I should reveal this to you. I don't know, Mona, what poem is going to come to me when.
Hmm.
Suppose I am traveling by my car towards my factory.
Hmm.
Suddenly, few words would come, and I will start writing.
Okay.
Whole night I am awake, drowsy. Some words would come to my mind. You know how it happens at night? Words
Ah,
come to your head, and you start writing early in the morning. A poem is created, and sometimes I am completely blank.
blank. Yeah.
I mean, if you tell me, no, like many of them told me, the theme diye to I'm like terrible in the theme.
I'm also like that. I can give.
Terrible with theme. Yes, I don't know. I mean, today I might write with just tonight, রাত্রে নিয়ে কিছু একটা লিখলাম, but that's it.
Hmm.
I don't know. I mean, nothing might come to mind. I'm very bad in theme because I think I'm not. As I told, I'm not a born poet. I'm an accidental poet.
But
I
I
think those
think
who
you
are
have
born
done
poets,
amazing work. So far, your books are really, really good. And you know that.
I
I
mean,
don't have to tell you.
I don't. People like it. I know that much. I know people love it. People like it.
Because it comes from
They keep.
the heart. That's why I feel people are easily able to, connect with it so
No.
easily. Why don't you read
It's
this
okay.
poem? The
Which one?
Brinjal one from Unturned Verses?
The brinjal one. Brinjal one. I'll take out. Acha. This was happening when I was, cooking the brinjal, the fire, porachi,
Mhm.
begun porachi.
Okay.
Suddenly, as we do begun bar kore, I was on kochlacchi hate, and then it came to my
Okay.
mind.
Okay.
Brinjal burning emotions.
Hmm.
Brinjal burning in fire, juices of emotions drops from within. The burning smell of compatibility between garlic and chilies. The outer skin discolored, inside mixed fake passion and bonding. Smoothing it with strong mustard oil emits an aroma that smolders the brain serving each other with a pinch of salt and sugar. Taste of our relationship burning in this hot summer afternoon. I mean, রিলেশনশিপ আফটার মানে ম্যারেজের দিকে যদি আসিস at a certain period of time when the child has grown up and all that what we only talk is বাজারটা হয়েছে have you done the bazaar I mean like
Mhm.
ওই ওইটা বিলটা দিতে হবে ওই দিতে হবে ওই যে প্যাশন ওই যে ইমোশনটা মানে হাজবেন্ড ওয়াইফের মধ্যে কোথাও একটা না কোথাও একটা গ্যাপ হতে থাকে আর
Hmm.
আমাদের বাঙালিরা তো আরো বেশি আই থিঙ্ক বেঙ্গলিজ আর মোর টেরিবল ইন দিস there's a gap still creating foreign countries, what is it? They go out, they keep their children, and they go out for Saturdays and Sundays. We
Yeah.
keep on charging that, and then there is that comes, that relationships become fake. ওই সেই একটা garlic chili একটা smoothing বা something which is not actually mixing up.
Hmm.
Trying hard to bring that aroma of love in our life, but we
Hmm.
can't do. That's what I found when I was, like doing the বেগুনের ভর্তা
Hmm.
আমার বর আমার মেরে ফেলে দেবে, but that is it actually. সম্পর্কটা বেগুন ভর্তার মতন হয়ে গেছে।
I'm sure Sona's body, maybe he will also think, yeah, I think she needs to be taken on a date or something. So just relax.
Yeah, yeah.
Sunday might be a surprise. It comes with something.
Surprise, surprise will not come at this age when we are aging. We have to do everything in plan form.
No, I have started this new thing. Like many
Hmm.
people say that we are aging. Mostly like we are in our 40s, you, I. But I think if you
I'm,
think,
you are 40s. I am passing 40. I'm entering 50. I don't look like.
okay, that's what I
Open
was saying,
discussion.
that you don't look like because you are young here. Just think here, you are young.
I don't look, I'm approaching 50. That I can admit openly to all.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. You look so stunning. Whenever I've seen you, those Shanunda ads and all, you were wearing those sarees. Everything looks so perfect on you. That's why I said, Arey, you are
But
looking so beautiful.
no, this is, I think, absolutely mother's, genetically by my mother. Because if you have seen my mother in her, when she was in her last days, she looked
Hmm.
younger than the age she was. So I think I got that from my mother. The only gift she gave me back is stay young, stay as much as young as you want.
That's nice.
And আরেকটা কথা বলি, if I grow old also, Mona, we will be connected. You will see me growing gracefully old because I don't color my hair. I
Oh,
don't color my hair. I don't color
even
my hair. I keep my silver streaks. I love my silver streaks. Now you can
lovely.
ask me why. Why do you love silver streaks? I think as I will age and I will become more mature in understanding, this will show me what all went through my life
Wisdom.
that I have been keeping on learning things in my life. Knowing
Yeah.
people, জীবনের
Wisdom
অনেক
on
কিছু শিখলাম।
true, true.
Exactly. I don't color my hair. I don't color my hair.
Lovely. Then you are still very beautiful and young than us because we are already in that stage where coloring our hair.
No, no, I will not color. I have just decided I'm never going to color my hair. It's just going to be. I want to grow. I want to grow silver.
Gopa Bhattacharjee conversing, and we were actually having a lot of heart-to-heart conversation, more like Adda. And I have to tell you that still this video is going to be part of my poetry closet through Spotify and also video podcast through my YouTube channel. And hope you're having a great weekend all. Have fun. And I'm Mona Lisa Joshi signing off. Have a great time.